Hello everyone, my name is Christina, also known as Serbian Raw Vegan, and it's dinner time right now. So I was, actually I wasn't gonna record anything, but then I said, F it, and I'm gonna I'm gonna show you what I'm going to have for dinner. So I wanted to cut one bell pepper. Okay, so let me tell you what we have here. I'll make a salad, and I'll put a bell pepper in there. I'll put some bell peppers in the dressing. I'll add ginger, some garlic, and sunflower seeds to the dressing as well. And into the salad, so I'll put the bell pepper. I have a tomato, some cucumbers, onion, and what else? Beetroot, and I'll add a half of an avocado and maybe add some corn. So, okay, let's get started. So what I like to do is I like to cut these bell peppers first before I wash them, but I forgot now. So before I already pre-washed everything because I don't have a sink yet, and I have to go to the bathroom to do that. Okay, let's facilitate this. I'll get a bowl for my scraps so I don't have to keep going to the trash can non-stop. Alright, so let's clean this up, remove the seeds a little bit. Alright, there you go. And then we'll cut this into small pieces. And I'm thinking now whether or not to spiralize the cucumbers. Honestly, I've been really lazy lately, and so I just, especially because I don't have a kitchen sink, so what I like to do is just take a knife and just cut everything, cut the ingredients. But I don't know, let me see. I'll think about it if I'm gonna be lazy, because I don't want to have to wash a lot of things later. So yeah, we'll see. We'll just cut them or spiralize. So I've been on this lifestyle for about 2.5 years, and so far I've had my ups and downs, and I'm not gonna tell you that everything's perfect when you go raw vegan and that you're healthy right away, right? So it's been 2.5 years for me, and something that I have noticed is how my digestion changed. Before, when I used to eat cooked food, I would get bloated after dinner, especially after dinner, and I just couldn't, I would fall sleepy. I would feel sleepy, and the last time I ate some I think I had like cooked potatoes, but my last cooked meal was some potatoes, and I think I had peas and like broccoli, cauliflower. In Serbia we can buy this mix of frozen vegetables that has broccoli, cauliflower, and carrot in it. And so I think I put that, and I think I added some tomatoes as well, and perhaps nori, like a nori sheet that you use for sushi. And I ate that, and I had like a big bowl of mashed potatoes. I really love eating mashed potatoes. And 5-10 minutes after that, of course, I got bloated from all the starch, and I fell asleep. I'm not saying that potatoes are bad. I mean, I love potatoes. I love yams. I used to eat yams too. But right now, I'm still battling what I think is candida. Honestly, I haven't been tested, but my toenails were kind of covered in a layer. Not all of them, just the big toe. And I'm still recovering from that. Thank God it's way less now than it was before. But still, there's some residue that I have to clean out. So yeah, so I had to give up potatoes. I really like it. I really love adding. I used to live like for several weeks. I used to live on potatoes, nori, tomato and a cucumber, right? And I would eat that for my dinner, and I was like totally fine. But what I did not notice was that starch was feeding the fungus, right? So yeah, I had to give that up. Okay, so I'm chopping the bell peppers for the dressing now. Oh, and I added a lemon, half of a lemon in there. Recently, as I said, I've been really lazy, so I don't even have the time to squeeze the lemon juice. I just cut the lemon, peel it, and just put the lemon in there. Okay, so let's see here. Let's cut this as well. Sometimes I'll have fruit. I've had a lot of fruit dinners in the past couple of weeks prior to moving to this town. And now, I just crave salads. I think we should also listen to our bodies. So if we feel invited to do some kind of fast, I'm not saying that fasting is bad. Like some people think fasting is not really good, but done appropriately and for the right reasons at the right moment, it can help. I did feel a lot of mucus leaving my body when I was doing fasts. I tried doing juice fasts. I think the longest one I ever did was like 14 days. And honestly, I did not feel quite good after that because I was under a lot of stress. When you're fasting, you should, any kind of fast, water fast, juice fast, even dry fast, you want to rest, right? You want to sleep enough. You don't want to stress. You want to put your life on pause. Even though some people, most people I follow on social media have not done that. And it's amazing how they were able to fast without, because they would usually they would mention this juice cleanse was amazing. I feel so great. I removed a lot of stuff. And I have never experienced that, so I find that hard to believe. So I did feel lighter when drinking the juice. I did go to the toilet. I did, eliminate stuff, I think, at least through the urine, I'd say. But okay, we'll just cut. I'm too lazy to get the grinder, so I'll just cut this into the beetroot into tiny small pieces, the tiniest I can do, right, for the salad. So, but when I was on these fasts, I did also feel a lot of pressure because I had to work, and I have a stressful job. I do work from home, but still, it's kind of stressful, so I did not really feel all the benefits that one might experience, I guess. For example, I never saw any mucoid plaque leave my body, so I don't know if I even have that. And then, the last juice cleanse I think I did was last year, and after that I just felt kind of exhausted. I just wanted to eat, eat fruit and vegetables, I never wanted to do another juice cleanse again. I do love drinking juice. I feel like drinking juice in the morning to help hydrate the body a little bit can be useful, especially for green juices, because I've noticed that in my case when I drink, I do love adding greens to the salads, especially arugula, some spinach, maybe a little bit of Swiss chard. I do love putting them into my salads. Since I moved here, unfortunately, I haven't been able to find either. I did find a little bit of parsley, so I did kind of add that. And I am hoping to start planting next year to have a garden to grow my own greens. Because, I don't live alone here, and it's not just my land, so we have to prepare everything that we need to prepare for that. I did love adding some greens, but not too many. And then I did like juicing mostly. I felt because the greens will have more fiber, so I felt that it was better for my digestion if I removed the fiber. through the juicer, like removed most of it. I mean, I don't believe any juicer can remove all the fiber there is in produce, in foods, but it did remove a lot of it. And then drinking the green juice felt a little better, like I felt like I was getting the nutrients without all the digestion hassle. Alright, so we're just adding the bell peppers into the salad. Okay, let's see what's next we have. Okay, let's do the ginger first. I'll cut the ginger. I do need a new blender. And yeah, this blender is kind of old. Still works, but I feel like it's, slowly getting sick, if I can call it that way. Slowly dying out. Well, yeah, you are dying out, because I don't think I can find the same. Oh my god, I'm distracted. I don't think I can get the same blender from the store. I think that's it. Okay, so now let's add one small piece of garlic. Bam, into the salad, into the dressing. Oh god, my brain is everywhere. Yeah, I said, I'm tired. I had like a long day today, and I didn't want to record. And then I said, just like, if I don't do it now, I'll never do it in the future. I'll just always find excuses. And to be honest, again with you, I kind of felt alone. I've been feeling alone on this journey for quite a long time. I mean, I don't really know any raw vegans personally. I would love to meet some people and hopefully find a community or even make my own community, right? Who knows? But right now, yeah, it just gets lonely a little bit. Especially when you have a family, your family members who don't understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, and they keep telling you gotta eat protein. It's, your body gets used to the digestion of such foods, and honestly, that's not true. Okay, let's see, what do we do with this? Yeah, we'll just cut it. Okay, I think I'm not able to use my spiralizer. I do have the handheld one, but I don't know where I packed it. Like I'm still opening boxes, and yeah, I don't want to waste time looking for that. So let's just chop this into little squares or something like that, and then it'll be easier because I can just eat the salad with a spoon. Okay, so I'll put these in here. Okay, I love chopping it into tinier pieces because it's also much easier to stir when I pour the dressing over. I really love making noodles with it, right? Just the texture, and it feels like you're eating a real pasta. For those who think that they cannot eat pasta on a raw vegan diet. Yeah, it can make almost anything without all the burden afterwards. Sometimes, I think I should like eat some quick foods, or I'm gonna admit I've been tempted lately since I'm living with carnivores, omnivores. I mean, yeah, they eat everything, so they're not healthy, truth be told. So I felt a little bit tested, I guess, to go back to eating the foods they're eating because of all the smells and everything. But then I just reminded myself of why I'm doing this, and I remembered losing other family members, my mom especially, because she wouldn't make any dietary changes, and she followed the doctors, and she had wrong opinions about fruits and vegetables. So yeah, I don't want to be like her. I want to stay healthy. I want to have energy. I'm 32, honestly, and I just want to enjoy my life and be healthy and have enough energy to do things. And, I want to be like those people that I follow on social media that are in their 70s and 80s. I mean, look at Dr. Fred Bichy. If you don't know who that is, try to Google him. He's 96 years old, and he's been a raw vegan for I don't know how many years, probably over 20, 30 years. Don't take my word for it, though. I forgot how many years he's been on this lifestyle, and yeah, he can still move. I mean, 96. Isn't that amazing? Most people in my country don't even reach that age, and those that do, they're like sick. Most of them are sick, right? And a very small handful of people at an old age can actually move and be active and be there for themselves, right? Without needing other family members' help or other people's help. They don't need caregiver. But, again, it's a very small number of such people. And, I just think, why are we here then? To suffer? What's the point of that? Isn't it better to have energy, to smile, to look vibrant, to have gorgeous hair, nice teeth? I mean, I really don't know anyone who has nice healthy a nice healthy set of teeth. It's I don't know. I mean, I think my uncle, he does have his teeth, but they don't look good, honestly. He's a smoker. He was a smoker, and of course he got throat cancer, so he quit smoking. But even him, he doesn't have good teeth and clean teeth, healthy looking. So I don't want to end up like that either. Okay, now, so I put in there 3 cucumbers, and now I'm chopping the tomatoes, and I like to cut everything into little cubes like this, so it's much easier to stir, as I've said already. Okay, put that, and this, oh boy, it's okay. Yeah, it's a lack of space. I usually have a big, I used to have in my previous home, I had a bigger surface to work on, but that surface is now taken by some other furniture pieces, and they're too heavy for me to move them by myself, so I haven't been able to arrange my kitchen the way I would have wanted to, but patience, and you shall receive. Yeah, so we have this for now, and that is enough. We make it work. Okay, so let's see what's next. I have to add the seeds, so okay, let me get rid of this. Alright, so we'll add the seeds into the blender in a second. Alright, but I gotta, okay, so I like to soak my seeds. We have a 1/3 cup of raw sunflower seeds, and I have to strain them. Okay, so let's do that. You cannot find soaked seeds ready to go, soaked nuts and seeds here in my country that you can just buy and use. I would have to do everything by myself, but I don't really have the time. So I find it much easier because I would have to soak them all and then make sure they all get really, really dry, because you don't want to soak the seeds and dry them, but they still remain soggy or something, because then they'll spoil. They'll start growing mold on them because of the water. why I prefer doing this. Like when I know I'm gonna eat my dinner, my veggie dinner, I usually soak in a cup how much I need for a salad. And I usually try to decide, like I try to mix. So usually I've been mixing between sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, and I did have cashews. And by the way, cashews are not raw, okay? So those people who say they're raw vegan, I mean, I do call myself a raw vegan, but yeah, I'm not 100%. I do have cashews once in a while, a little bit, so can't hurt. Okay, so I'm gonna add some dill. This is dried dill. You cannot find fresh either. We have to plant our own. So I might plant some. What is going on here? I might plant some in the future. I mean, maybe once I'm more settled here. I would love to plant arugula, some greens, especially like arugula. I was thinking arugula, dill, cilantro, and probably parsley. Okay, there it is. So, yeah, because even when I was living in the capital city, we couldn't really find, I need a tablespoon. We couldn't really find any cilantro in the city, like it was really difficult to find. Okay, so we'll add a tablespoon. I do use plastic spoons like this because of how deep it is. So I'll put around 1 tablespoon of that in here. Okay, a little less. I guess I'm trying to save. Okay, we'll put a little more. Okay, that should do it. I am trying to save because these are not cheap either. You know, for me currently, not very cheap. So, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I've had dill before, so we'll survive now. Okay. Close that so it doesn't spill. Alright, stay there. Now, okay, so I've made the salad oh, can you see it? Oh boy. We gotta work on the lighting, I guess, as well. Oh, wait. I know what to do. 1 second. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. I forgot I had that light, like, yeah. When I lived in my previous home, I could not really use the light. Like, this is a LED light, and the one I had before was kind of yellow, and it, yeah, it was installed on the ceiling in the wrong place, so I couldn't really use it because I still couldn't see well enough. So, let me take a spoon so I can stir this a bit, so that you can see all the colors that are in this salad. Alright, so we did have, okay, there, that's the salad, very colorful. So as I said, cucumber, tomato, beetroot, onion, bell pepper, and that's about it. And I'll put an avocado later. So now let's go into the dressing. We have again bell pepper, ginger, garlic, sunflower seeds. Oh wait, you cannot see that. Okay, let me take you over here. So, bell pepper, ginger, sunflower seeds, a little bit of dill, and we'll add some water to blend all that up. Okay, so let's find the lid, and yeah, let's put that here. Alright, so I'll stop the video for a second because I cannot mute it. I mean, I would have to edit, and then I'm too lazy to do that. I mean, yeah, I'm not lazy, just that if I try editing, I will not stick to this. You know, it's true. Like this girl I follow on YouTube, she kind of inspired me as well to start sharing, start making videos and start sharing them, because if you try to make something perfect, like all these YouTubers who make these high quality videos, then, you know, it's kind of hard. I honestly tried doing like good pictures for Instagram and high quality content and all that, and I just couldn't stick to it. Like always I would feel burnt out. I tried making reels for like different juicing recipes that you can like drink, not for a juice fest, but like, you know, just different juicing recipes, and I burnt myself out quite quickly. Like after a couple of weeks I just said like, I cannot do this. I feel like a machine. I'm doing something that I really love, and here I am, you know, like a machine, go, and I gave up, you know. So I said I'll start making YouTube videos, but I will not edit anything. So I'll just pause this one, and then the video will kind of start when it's all blended up. Otherwise it's gonna be really noisy. Okay, so let me pause the video now. Okay, so we are back now. Here it is, blended. Okay, let's get you back here. Yeah, this kitchen is a mess. That's okay. We will now. Okay, let me move this away. And I almost forgot. I do have a corn here. I'll probably add half of the corn. And yes, I don't cook any corn anymore. When I became raw, like I still cooked the corn. Just steamed a little bit for a couple of minutes, so the seeds would soften. But I don't do that anymore. So I'll probably have half of that. And I think I'll remove the seeds from the kernel and just put them in the salad. Yeah, so let's put that back right now. I want to show you. How I add this. All right, so this is good. Oh, I love it. Oh, that smell. Gosh. Okay, so we just pour all of that in there, and then it kind of tastes like tzatziki salad because of the, I guess for me, because of the dill. Okay, I love dill. Coriander. Oh, I love adding coriander to my salad. Like I used to grow my own coriander before in my previous home, and I would just put a little bit. I mean, I couldn't grow a lot, so I would just put a little bit, but still the flavor of that was out of this world. I don't know why people don't like coriander. I mean, so cilantro. Coriander is the seeds, right? So cilantro. I was thinking about cilantro. Okay, so let's stir this. Okay, like so. Usually I add bigger cucumbers, but like these were smaller. I didn't want to buy the same cucumbers that I usually buy in the same place. Sorry about that. And because I will always have at least one bitter cucumber in there. And I was like, that's it. Let's switch it up and let's buy, you know, in a different place. So we'll see if these cucumbers are okay. I haven't really tasted them. Okay, it's all mixed up, so let's do a little test. A little bit, just a little bit. Amazing. Okay, so that's about it for this video. I'll add half of the corn, as I said, and I have 1/2 of this giant avocado. I had 1/2 yesterday, and so I'll add that now. And yeah, that's about it. That's my salad for tonight. So it doesn't have to be complicated. Of course, I wish I had some greens in there, but it is what it is, so it's okay. We'll survive. We'll make it work. Right? Right. Thank you so much for joining. Have a nice evening.